Everywhere you turn in Kenya, somebody owes someone. From the government borrowing in billions to a mama mboga Fulizaing just to restock her tomatoes. Debt has become our way of life. We borrow to survive, we borrow to smile, we even borrow to dream. This is the game of loans. From dawn to dusk, the Kenyan hustle runs on borrowed credit. The boda rider takes a loan to buy fuel. The vendor borrows from an app to restock. The youth Fulizas to buy data bundles. Debt is no longer a choice, it's survival. This is the daily reality of millions. Loans have become the oxygen of the Kenyan economy. We can't breathe without them. The game of loans have evolved. It's no longer just banks and loan apps. Every basic things now come with an option of Lipa Pole Pole. Need a smartphone? Safaricom's Lipa Mdogo Mdogo will sort you out. Want a gas cylinder? Kuna M-Gas, where you get to Lipa Pole Pole. Need a motorcycle? Watu Credit got you covered. Everything from phones to fridges now comes on credit. At first, it sounds convenient. Finally, everyone can own something. But the truth is, we are being taught to live permanently in debt. Lipa Pole Pole is just a simple phrase that hides a lifetime of payments. Over 400 loan apps now operate in Kenya. Tala, Branch, Zenka, Cashway. Name them. They promise easy money in minutes, but charge high interest. Collect your data and shame you when you delay repayment.
Watu ambao tuko CRB tuko over 14 million. Najua ningekuwa peke yangu ngenitisha, lakini nasema 14 million Kenyans naonaga tu niko safe.
Some even call your family and friends. What started as help becomes harassment.
Na umenipigia mara ngapi leo?
Nimepigia mara mingi sana na bado sijaanza hata.
Utanisumbua
Sana.
In the game of loans, the more desperate you are, the more they profit. Not every loan is bad. Some Kenyans use them to grow. The mama mboga who starts a vegetable business, the boda rider who buys his own bike, the student who finishes school through help. Loans can empower, but only when they build, not when they trap. Even the government plays the game, the same game. Kenya owes over 11 trillion shillings in loans. We borrow from China, the IMF, and the World Bank to build, to pay salaries, to pay other debts. It's like Fuliza at a national scale. We borrow to survive another day. And just like individuals, when the government borrows, the people pay through taxes, fuel levies, and a higher cost of living. They call it affordable housing, but to most Kenyans, it's just another long-term loan. Bank offers 20-year mortgages. Some people call it progress, others call it another trap. Imagine paying for a house longer than you'll work. The dream of owning a home has turned into a lifetime repayment. Car loans, logbook loans, credit cards, all dressed up as financial freedom. But behind the glitter, most vehicles and homes belong to the bank. You miss one payment and it's gone. In the game of loans, ownership is an illusion. Banks have learned from loan apps, now offering overdrafts, instant loans, and mobile credit. They say convenience, but it's another form of control. Every shilling borrowed comes with interest, and every interest keeps you paying. Our lives are being reduced to numbers on a screen. So, who wins in this game of loans? The lenders, the apps, the banks, the corporations, and the system that keeps Kenyans borrowing again and again. The borrower keeps hustling, the lender keeps smiling. It's a game designed so the poor keep playing and the rich keep winning. Debt doesn't just take your money, it takes your peace, sleepless nights, family fights, depression. Some even take their lives over unpaid loans. We don't just owe money, we owe emotions, dignity, and mental health. But not all hope is lost. People are fighting back, saving through chamas, joining circles, and learning financial discipline. They are discovering that true freedom is not in how much you borrow, but in how much you build. Maybe loans will never disappear, but we can change how we use them. We can borrow to grow, not to survive. We can say no to the culture of permanent debt because the game of loans is not about money, it's about control. And the only way to win is to stop playing by their rules. This is just the truth about Kenya's game of loans. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and share this video to your friends. See you on my next video. Bye bye.